All right, part two of this Craftsman M110, same as the troy-bilt TB110. Going to replace the outer bag and also replace the blade brake cable. And this thing will be pretty much ready for sale. At the end of the video, I'll wash it, clean it up a little bit, and then give you guys a final look and start. All right, so I've done several of these. It's become very much worth it, cost effective to do it because people like to buy these mowers with the bags, and it boosts the value pretty significantly. Once you have that done, you should just be able to pull it off. Sometimes you got to kind of fight with these to get them out, but it used to be that these bags would last 20 years before they started doing this, but I'm seeing this a lot sooner on these newer MTD mowers. So all that tells me is that the quality's gone down pretty substantially over the years. But this is the one that I bought. Link is in the description. And you basically just pull it out, unroll it, and it goes back on more or less the same way that it came off. I always like to start the top first. Just like that. And then usually you can start the bottom next. This one's actually pretty easy. It's not that bad. But that's really all you do. And that's that. That's how you replace a bag. Now we just have to do this brake cable and just follow it down, and we're going to disconnect it from there first, and you can just use a pair of needle nose pliers. Probably easier to take that top off, but that's all you do. You just pull that off from there. Top. You should have enough slack here. This thing isn't technically broken, but it's becoming really stiff, and it's preventing the blade brake from completely disengaging from the flywheel unless you have your hand all the way over here on it like this when you go to first start it. So that's kind of a telltale sign that these are starting to fail, and you can get some WD-40, or not WD-40, but just some like regular lubricant. You can get some lubricant and kind of soak these in it, and that might bring it back for a season or two, but I mean, these things are only like $9, so you're better off just replacing it because that lubricant's not going to last that long, and I've had them fail, you know, however many months later. They're cheap enough to just replace them. So exactly the same way it came off, but reversed. Stab that through there. That part in through the handle, just like that. Just route this to the bottom, through the little bracket. So I just took these 3 bolts out, holding the recoil, and we can see this is really dirty. Doesn't even look like it's making contact all that well. So we'll go ahead and clean that. So a little bit of rubbing alcohol, a rag, my Leatherman, and a toothbrush. Cleaned off that. I pulled that lead off, sprayed it out, took the toothbrush, cleaned off the deal there for the coil. Then I did the same thing back here and cleaned all that up with that toothbrush and some rubbing alcohol, and I think we'll be okay now. So here we are at the end of the video, part 2, final part. This Craftsman lawnmower runs great now. Brand new bag, control cable. I dumped the old gas out of it. I think that was kind of the issue that it was having with, part of the issue with it not wanting to start every single time, but I cleaned the carburetor out again. And I think I've rectified it now because it sounds a lot better. Let's go ahead and give it a start. Definitely happy with how that turned out. Put this thing up for, I don't know, a good amount of money right now, and people are rushing out to buy them as soon as I put them up. Being that they're banned in California, people are willing to spend quite a bit more money on them, so probably get at least $200 for this thing, but I'll put it up for $240 and see what happens. Stay tuned for more videos.